yung Facebook ko. Nabuksan mo na yung Facebook. Tingnan mo kung malinaw ang boses ko. Okay, hello, good evening everybody. I know that it's already late in the evening, and here we are again at the Midnight Talk Show. Talk show? But actually, it is a way to spending the night before we go to bed, and also to make us so sleepy. Okay, but in any way, so I welcome everybody who is here now on this live stream in Facebook, and hope we can enjoy the night by simply listening, and also if you have anything that we want to discuss, we can discuss it over here. Okay? So, uh, again, this is Chris. So, welcome to my midnight talk on Facebook. Okay? So, the day passed by, and almost a lot of things happened, and I almost went around Metro Manila because that's the fastest way to from the hospital going back to my house, because I went to the hospital again. Surely enough, and you know already know about that story. So what happened today? So so I had some laboratory done on me, just to check it out if I'm getting well. No? Alam niyo naman, pag may sakit, kailangan malaman ng doktor kung ano nangyayari sa atin. So, so what I did is I went to the laboratory and then had my blood test, and then it came out already this evening. So I was surprised. It was a very fast service done by the by high precision ng pads pakos para sa kanila. But anyway, I'm always going there because they give me, even though I have to wait for 3 days for the result. So what happened is that I can access my result online, and that's the beauty of technology that we have. And then especially with these fast results, doctors can immediately be able to know what's happening, and they can make the right decisions, especially for critical care. Okay, so I had a result, so I have to have it interpreted for me based on what I see in the lab result. It's good, but I have to give it to the doctors to interpret it, so that they would know what to do next. So afterwards, and then I have to go around Metro Manila, riding the what they call the MRT, light rail transit, very fast. The only thing that experience in riding the MRT, LRT, actually I will treat the three trains, LRT 1, LRT 2, MRT, just to go around. And this was very fast, okay? And then there are a few riders at this time. So it so happened that the hospital is just there is a station in front of the hospital, so I can go around, and I will not be having a hard time getting on and off a jeepney or a bus. So if you are PWD, a senior citizen, I would urge you to get the white card, the beep card. I kept it there, okay, so that in my bag all the time. Next time I'll have some. I told you that I'm going to give some props so that you will know what it looks like. A beep card, a white beep card. I'll show it next time, so that you don't have to go on the window just to get the discounts. That's for the discounts, because although you can get discount, but you have to get it from the teller in every station. This time, because I got mine after a month, so it's easy for me to get on and off the train with a discount every time I swipe it, going out or getting into the station, just to ride those light rail transits. So that's something that you can make use of, the white gift card. So especially for the PWD and the senior citizen, it's very easy because I can see some senior citizens go in a hurry and they have to go to the window, and then sometimes they have to have some change for 1,000 pesos or 500 pesos. It's convenient that if we have loose change when you go to stations, but I would suggest you have a beep card. For those who don't have any discount, get a beep card. Okay, I know that there was a news that the beep card is running low, but anyway, the government is doing their best to get those beep cards, the new ones. So that's it. That's my experience on riding the train. The beep card is very easy, and sometimes you can also use this in some of the buses. Okay, so as we say in the bus, you have to pay coins. That's what the government wants to us to do, to get those cards, so that it will be easy for us to pay. Hopefully in the future jeepney rides we have beep card, but I don't know what's the plan. So that's important. You can load your beep card also through your mobile phone. Like if you have a bank account on application, you can also load it without going to the teller. Okay. The problem only there is that there's a very long number code to enter. Okay. But in any case, it's so nice that you have those beep cards. So what else that we done here, and then when I went to the hospital, so it was very easy for me to get some paperwork, but some people wasn't able to get those some of their paperwork because no information available. So it's I would really like to have in the future information handy for patients. Unlike me, I'm always talking to other people, and then also to make sure that I learn from them, especially in how to deal with some of the paperwork. So, and what else did we do this today? So I was able to add some snacks in SM Mega Mall. So, and then because I'm very particular in what I eat, so I always ask this to the lady. I want a sandwich. I told them no mayo, no this, no that, no this, no that, and then they're very helpful. Okay, they're very helpful in giving me the comfort of eating the right food. Okay, because for me in my condition, is my food uh, is actually is diet, a diet food we call it. So low salt, low fat, and also foods that will harm our kidney. Okay, it's very important. As one of the patients told me how old I am because I have been my fellow patients there in the hospital. I told them I'm 53. Okay, and too young. Well, thank you. Okay, that's what I always say if people would tell me how old I am. Okay, I tell them the truth. I'm already 53, going to 54 this month, this coming month, November. Okay, so if you have any questions, something that you want to talk about, you can always type it in the chat box, and then I'll be able to read on it. I'm just looking on my on your on my right side because I'm looking at the laptop because I haven't set that up so that you'll be able to see it. These are some of the few of my videos first, but I'll record this so that if others miss it, then they'll be able to rewind. Okay, so what else did I do this today? So what I did is I look for my medicine. So unfortunately, one of my medicine is not available in the hospital, so I have to do something else. I have to go to a certain office, what we call malasakit, so to avail some help on getting one of my cancer medication. Hopefully by tomorrow, I'll be able to get it because I'm very positive. If we want something, we can get it. Kuminsan nga hirap-hirap sa buhay natin. Kuminsan, ba't hindi binibigay sa atin ni Lord o higher being ng gusto natin? Nagdadasal naman tayo, palagi, pero hindi lahat binibigay. Hindi naman sa ayaw bigay sa atin, kundi maganda yung not too much that we ask. And then, and also, what we receive are good for us. Okay? We are given this life. Hindi pa ako nabigyan ng medication ko pa. Madali lang ng konti. And then I'll do something about it na to find a way to get those medicine for my treatment. So, ang hirap-hirap na may sakit na, ikaw pa gagawa ng paraan to get those medicine. Okay? But I'm doing this just to show to people that although I'm sick, if we are sick, that's it. We have to ask other people for help. Sometimes we are all alone. Most of the time we are alone. Even though we have friends around us, we feel alone. Why? Because we only feel the pain. We only, I as a patient, I know that we only feel the pain, and then sometimes there is no love around us because they tell us we look strong. However, if you look at me, yes, I do look like I'm not sick. Okay? Mukha yatang wala akong sakit, di ba? O, masaya-saya pa, nakasmile pa ako. Yan lang sinasabi sa akin, smile. Because, smiling It's like laughter is the best medicine nga talaga. And then, that's give us hope, okay? That we can push through with life. Kaya nga, masaya tayo because until now we are still alive. Even though we are sick, we're still alive. And then there are people around us who loves us. And huwag tayo magduda. Let's not doubt people about what their intention of being a friend, being a relative, or being somebody in the family. Always think positive because positivism really works. No? Really works. And then here, I'm showing it to you. No? Kung sa totoo lang, ang sakit ko, matagal na ako may sakit. Asthma pa lang. I am always in the hospital. I think 3 years pala in and out hospital ako. And then, nagkaroon pa, na ICU pa ako. So, I was in the hospital for 15 days. And after 15 days, being in ICU, no, maraming hindi nakakaalam. And God is always there with my us. That why? Why would I say that? That God is always with us? Because when I was sick in the ICU, when I had an asthma, that was a decade ago. And then I received a call from my company. Okay, and they told me, if you are not out of the hospital as soon as possible, you will not go to Australia. Ha? Australia? Lumabas ka ng Pilipinas, hindi ko pa nagagawa. Ngayon, pumunta ako Australia, the company will pay for it. May sakit ako. Paano na? Lord, sabi ko kay Lord, I wish that I will be out of the hospital as soon as possible. And He gave me that chance of going out of the hospital, and I was able to visit Australia. And I have some friends there in Australia until now. I already greeted Tracy Gibson. Happy birthday pala, Tracy, because she's a friend of mine who's in Australia, and then celebrating her birthday yesterday. So that's life. That even though in sickness, we are always looked upon by God. And then for us, we don't have to blame anybody. We don't have to blame ourselves. We just keep it strong. No? We just keep it strong. For me, going around Metro Manila is very hard for me right now. Why? Because you see, I'm sick already. Okay, and in the coming days or weeks, once my chemo starts, I know it will change my body in a weak state because chemotherapy and radiotherapy kills good cells. But I'm not thinking about that. Okay? I'm thinking that I am strong, I can do this, and then also, as they say, setting an example. And one thing that I did to set an example is we have to have a state of mind. Minsan yung mind natin kung minsan kung ano iniisip, saan kukuha ng pera, saan kukuha ng ganito, ano kakainin ganon, or where to buy. But God will provide what we need. So I'm glad I have a family. I'm glad I have friends, and I'm glad everybody here knows what's happening. So I would like to welcome my cousin in Italy who's watching, Virgie. Okay, I hope I can see you in the future when you come back. And then one of my student here, Jonard. Okay, I haven't seen you for a long time. I really want you to know what's happening. Sir Chris nyo, ito, malakas pa rin. Sa tingin lang, no? Pero sa totoo, hirap na ako sa paghanap ng pambili ng gamot. But that is not my intention of doing this, because I'm doing this also to help myself and then to tell others that together we have a life to go on. Okay? We cannot depend on each other because everybody is having problems during this pandemic. But but we have to be positive. Okay, and I know people are having problems because of this pandemic. But however, whatever we are experiencing, maganda ang na-experience nyo, hindi masyadong mabigat. Because what I'm experiencing ay mas mabigat. No? Mas mabigat because wala ng trabaho, hindi mo pagtrabaho ng ayos, mag-apply, problema. Stroke ang kaliwang kamay ko, hindi ako makapag-type. I can only type one letter at a time with my left hand. Sa right, okay pa naman, no? Buti right-handed ako. So, let's see. Okay. And then also, I have asthma, heart attack, sakit sa puso, stroke, ano pa ba? COVID, buti gumaling na. And then also, I have what you call the big C cancer. If you're experiencing cancer, and there is somebody, family members, cancer, or any friend of yours, one thing that you can do, although we cannot help them financially, one thing you can do is talk to them. Talk to them. Talk to a cancer patient, and then have a happy thought, because it is very painful for the treatment. I know because I'm with a cancer patient. They told me that it's very painful, and sometimes so it's very hard for them to do the normal things that they usually do because of having the disease. And really, we can give comfort for other people. And even though I'm going around in Metro Manila doing my paperwork, looking for medication, going to look for financing for my medicine and my therapy, I always talk to them. Okay? And we always end up talking about my sickness. And then they tell me their story. And then, and today, one of the story is yung Pilipino mahilig sa pila. No? Yun ang naisip ko agad eh. Ano ba story ng araw nito? No? Yung LRT, MRT. Meron pa pala isa before I settled in going back home. There's a story about Filipinos are meant to fall in line all the time. And then falling in line is part of our culture, but we have to do something about it by being proactive in uh, disciplining each other in falling in line. Sometimes we forget that if you are in a line, you're in front of the line, you always want to go home. You always want to be the first. You want to have the best seat. But sometimes you forget that there are people behind us. And that is life. If there are people behind us, what we do now affects the other people. Falling in line is something in our culture. Pagkuha ng ticket, pagkuha ng papeles, pagpila sa pagkain, paghingi ng mga abuloy at tulong, financial help, you have to fall in line. However, although we are the number one in the line, the second or third or fourth, we have to look at our back. Okay? Don't everybody wants to be first. However, if you're the first one, don't destroy the line. Huwag kang overtake o huwag kang sisingit or kaya huwag kang hindi magpapaupo dahil gusto mo ikaw nasa unahan. And true enough, I did experience it this evening that there was a long bench, and there's this person. I don't know if that's a verse of boy. This person who just sat waiting for the ride. However, there are people standing at the very end of the line, and it told the girl to move so that the old lady and the lady with the kid can sit down while waiting. Because that's life. You don't think of only that makakauwi ka, wala kang kailam, or di mo naiisip na sa iba mo, di mo siya kilala, bakit ka magpapaupo, no? But that is life, no? And then, if you do that good deed of just moving yourself and then so that others can sit down, there will come a time that you will be at the other end of the line and waiting for you to be served food or to be served a ride. So, ganun. So, linya pa rin importante sa buhay natin. Even even in getting help for my medicine, pila talaga tayo. Ano pa kaya kung tayo nasa huli ng pila? And then the person in front of you is not thinking about the other people. You're the only thinking about yourself na makauwi o makabili. Eh, maghihintay naman kayo lahat eh. Everybody will be waiting, no? Maghihintay. Why not give some effort na umusog ka o pumila ka ng maayos o kaya bigay mo yung place mo just to sit down, no? Sa isang buntis. Importante yun. Maganda sana yun, no? Para sa ganun, we break that cycle of Filipino falling in line. Although, it's a good thing that we are disciplined in line, but sometimes we seem to forget that there are people behind us. Thank you, Angelo. Mahina ba? Magpapalit ako ng cellphone, no? Don't worry. Yan. Hopefully, malakas-lakas na ako magsalita, no? Yan, lalapit ko na lang ito, no? Baka matakot naman kayo pag malaki masyado boses mukha ko, no? But don't worry, nag-iipon pa ako para mapalitan ito. Ginagawa ko ng paraan. Pero I will have this video. This video is all actually recorded. So when I record it, it will be replayed. If you want to replay it, you can do it. But the sound will be what we call, magkakaroon ng effect. Mas malakas ang boses ko sa rewind. Okay? Thank you for that. Kasi ako lang andito sa bahay. Nobody, I won't know that mahina pala boses ko. So, thank you for that comment. No? Jello. Okay? So, yun namang anong nangyari, no? Sa paglilinya. So, importante na pag fall in line tayo, tingnan natin na sa likod natin, no? Makakarating din tayo sa pupuntahan natin, no? Makakarating din tayo. So, I went around Metro Manila. Okay? So, buong araw nakalibot ako, nakarating pa ako sa Pasay, Makati. Pero sumakay lang naman ako sa tren. So, nakapag-relax pa rin ako. Kahit may sakit, nakakaikot dahil because of the LRT. Thank you, LRT, MRT, for that. So, hopefully that we can have some discussion ba pag naayos ko na yung audio ko, naayos ko na ito, gusto ko laptop ang gamitin. Thank you, Eunice. Thank you. Okay. So, paano ba ito? So, okay. So, meron pa itong ano dito. Dali meron ano. Okay. May invitations, sandali. Hindi natin kung kaya. Alam nyo, itong technicality about this live video, kung minsan hirap-hirap eh. Alam ko kung paano gawin para sa ibang tao, no? Pero, ang problema, hindi ko alam kung paano maging nasa harapan ng camera. Palagi ako nasa likod. I do editing, I do the effects. Right now, hindi ko pa masyado gamay ang nasa harap ng camera. Tapos gusto ko pa tingnan yung computer ko, no, para ayusin. But in due time, I'll do. Okay. So, what's happening na, that's all what I did for today. So, in the future, if you want to have some topics, you want to know more about me, about my disease, or okay lang, maitanong nyo, no? And then if you want some help on paano maglakad ng papeles, okay lang din to. You can ask that. That's experience ko sa nangyayari sa akin. No? Isang araw nga, kahapon lang ba yun, may tumawag sa akin asking for help, what to do to get some help. And I told her what to do. So they were able to get into the hospital. Okay? Without me. Then okay lang yun. No? So, na mabibigay tayo ng advice. No? Because sometimes, if pag hindi nakapagbigay ng advice, tayo, kung minsan sabihin, salbahe ito hindi nagbigay ng advice. No? Ganon. Tinulungan na, hindi naman ganon. Okay, so, kung minsan din, i-remind sa akin kung how to improve this video, this live streaming, and hopefully I'll be able to get some more subscriber. Please subscribe sa pag pumasok yung YouTube, because that way I can get some points on improving my video so that I can have access to all the features of YouTube and Facebook. And then I'll be able to bring you all the way kung saan ako pumunta and give you a first-hand experience. Okay? And then especially right now, hirap gumalaw-galaw, no? Kahit ako, mahirap ako gumalaw dahil sa sakit ko, but hindi lang yun kundi lahat tayo nahirapan ngayong panahon nito. But this is one way of bringing us all closer together because of the internet. Kaya masaya pa rin ako na nakakausap ko kayo kahit na paano through live chat. Kapatid ko nga hindi ko naman namimit lagi, no? Nag-uusap kami online na lang, no? And that's pag meron kang hindi nakakausap na tao na matagal na, don't let time pass by, okay? Na you don't talk to people because man is not you cannot live by bread alone. You have to have some people not only helping but to talk to you, okay? Link ng YouTube. Okay. Yung YouTube link, kasi ito is Facebook Live. This is Facebook Live, This is Facebook Live. Inaayos ko pa yung YouTube dahil hindi pa ako pwede mag-live sa cellphone because my laptop is given to me. This is a second-hand laptop that I'm using, no? And then the audio card of this laptop I'm using has already given up. So every time that I plug a microphone, it gives a feedback. Okay? But the recording of the YouTube, ibibigay ko. No? Ibibigay ko yun sa inyo. Ipopost ko yun pag na-upload ko na itong recording. But for the live streaming, itong live streaming neto, I'm using Facebook live stream. Ang link neto, you have to, nakapost ito sa, yung link ng live streaming is always posted in Facebook. You just have to share the Facebook post, my Facebook post, the latest one. Sulat mo nga doon na please share the live feed. Yun. I think that will be much better to know which one is the link. Okay? Hindi ko, kasi pag nilagay ko yung link sa Facebook, ginagawa niya, yung picture ko lumalabas. No? I think what I'm going to do is lagay ko doon sa picture, lagay ko doon sa ilalim ng pangalan ko, click me. Pero hindi ko mailagay sa Facebook Pero dun sa sa YouTube pwede nga akong gawin yun. Kaso lang sira pa yung laptop, no? Pwede ko gamitin yung laptop for photo editing, yun. No? Mga gagawa ko. Okay? So, I'll improve on this, okay? And then if you have, especially I'm going to do this live feed every evening, every midnight. Kung di ba puyatan yan, may sakit ka na nga, nagsasabihin ng iba sa akin, nagpupuyat ka pa, gumagawa ka pang ganyan, may sakit ka na. The usual Filipino expression, no? Bakit? Why am I going to stop? In the morning, I'm going to sleep. When after chemotherapy, I'm going to sleep. After radiotherapy, I'm going to sleep. So, when will I be awake? No? Paggabi naman, tulog lahat ng tao. No? Di mo pwede matutulog din ako. No? Kasabay ng mga tao. May night owl naman dito. May mga nagtatrabaho sa umaga, gising sa gabi. So, I have to, one thing that makes me awake during the evening is because of my work before as a graphic artist. So, mas tahimik, mas na-improve yung aking artistic ability. Tahimik eh. No? So, and then that helped me cope up with my problem because every evening I have to wake up truly. Even though I'm going to sleep at 10 or even earlier. Happy birthday, DS. Okay, happy birthday to you. Okay, thank you for watching. And then, Kev, thank you for watching. Okay. For this live stream. So, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, I wake up in the even at 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, I wake up suddenly because of I have a colostomy. I'll tell you next time about colostomy. Actually, I have a colostomy bag. Search nyo lang sa Google ano ba yun. No? So, in short, a colostomy bag is a bag used for patient whose small intestine is already protruding at the abdomen. So, hindi na normal ang aking digestive system because I have an ileostomy. Butas ang aking abdomen at may bag ako. I don't worry about what comes out dahil hindi naman mabaho because it is the small intestine, not the big intestine. So, I'll tell about it on the future video. Right now, so those are the things that happen during this day, going around. Again, for those who just came into the channel, to my Facebook Live. Next time, YouTube na ito. Okay? YouTube, Facebook Live ito. Ang kagandahan lang ng Facebook Live is that you can always turn it on. No? And then, inaayos ko pa rin yung mga links nito, pati yung how to make announcement. So, hopefully, pagpasensya niyo muna ako ngayon because I'm adjusting. But don't worry, I'll improve on this. If you have suggestions, just tell me. Okay? So the day is very busy, and then I hope that I can do this, especially when I am having the treatment talaga. So after that hospital, I was telling you a while ago about that hospital event that I went to Australia after being sick for 15 days after the ICU, and I have a surprise gift from my company and from God that I have to go to Australia. You know? So I do have some pictures when I was in Australia. However, my external drive had to be fixed, so it will take a while for me to upload some images of that event of my life, but I'll try to see if I can show you some of those pictures. Okay. So thank you for watching again. Okay, so hooray for Rotary. Okay, maglalagay ako ng Rotary dyan, don't worry. Ayusin natin. Okay, thank you, Kim. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So, thank you for the message. Okay. So, what I'm trying to do now is improve on how I do this live video feed. Because when I was, alam neto nila Kevin at saka ni Kim na madaldal ang surface nila. Madaldal talaga. And it takes sure, Kim. Okay. Okay. Thank you there. May mga phone-in question no? Natutulong. So, and I'm very hopeful that I can only I'm not only sharing um, what's happening to me. I'm sharing my experiences in life. I'm also sharing alam nyo, kahit may sakit ako, gusto ko to share. And also, I wanted to help. And then, hindi matanggal sa akin yun. Even though I'm in the hospital, kahit na bedridden ako, kung may chance ako tumulong, tutulong ako sa kapwa ko pasyente. Even for me, following the doctors, also helping the doctors cure me and some of my fellow patients. And that's life. We have to connect. Okay? If we don't connect, then we have only a small network, a small circle in life. Because of that connection, I'm still surviving. And then there was one time in my life that I don't have a job for almost 5 years, 6 years. Wala akong trabaho. Trabaho ko lang to design, graphic design, one at a time. And per project, yung kita ko sa isang project, nabuhay na ako ng isang taon. Malaki yung project, syempre. But that's the earning is just enough for me. No? And I also, we will be miss a lot of things, especially if you are sick, going to parties, going to socialize, and then missing some Rotary events. Okay, and then that's one thing that somebody told me. It's very expensive to become a Rotarian, but for me, what's more expensive is not having people around you to help. Okay, what is expensive is you don't have any friends to talk to. What is more expensive if you don't have time to talk to God, or you don't have any moment of silence, not thinking of the problems in life. So we have to have that connection. We have to have that kind of motivation on is this life ganito na lang ba without that connection? Meron connection tayo. And then that's what I'm aiming for in this. It took me a while for me to do this live stream, dapat noon pa. But I did it, I told some people that I'm going to do live streaming once I am sure that I'm going to undergo therapy, because I will be limited in going out. Because pag nag-chemo ka kasi, sabi nga, is you cannot be exposed to the sun. Kaya para kang vampira, no? You're like a vampire if you are having this chemotherapy. Okay? And then this live streaming, I will do this 45 minutes only. So don't worry, spending 45 minutes with me is enough. For 15 minutes, that's good. Okay? Don't worry, because I really love sharing. And then if you want to interact with each other, just chat, and then I'll be able to see what your messages are. And if you have questions, just raise it up here. Just type it in the chat box, and then I'll be able to read on it very quickly. Okay, I'm a fast reader anyway. Okay. So, and again, like, subscribe, share, and watch this video. Although you are watching other videos in YouTube, if you like it, subscribe. It's very important for creators and for me. Okay. Also to have a subscription, because I have to in YouTube we need to have at least 1,000 subscribers in order for me to make YouTube very helpful. Okay? Although some people are thinking that YouTube lang yan. But to tell you frankly, okay, this is one way of sharing your life, and then having a of diary of what's happening. Okay? Sabihin nyo lang sa akin kung masyado ako mabilis magsalita. If I'm very fast in talking, I'll slow down, because For me, I haven't heard myself talking only recently. I heard myself singing, but it's terrible. But for me, I sound good. Very ano, inaangat ko ang aking silya. Ganda ko man tayo. Okay, just kidding. Okay, and also subscribing, I will be able to review on how to improve on my YouTube channel. Kung ayusin ko ilaw, ayusin ko background, magagawa ko yung pag may full picture na yung aking YouTube channel. So, and hopefully that I'll be able to show you some videos that I'm going to do. Okay, yung demo ko about colostomy bag, about ang ginagawa sa pasyente, ang dapat gawin ng pasyente. But I'm not a doctor, but I'm just going to give you general information, and I'll ask permission from my doctors if I can share it. Okay, especially in prevention of this cancer. Actually, cancer, they say it can be prevented because of the advancement of science, but only a few cancer can be prevented. One of the artists who had her breast removed just to prevent cancer. So that's one way, but that's radical, actually, radical. Sayang grabe, tanggalin na lahat ng pati ng katawan na pwede mag-cancer. Actually, all parts of our body is prone to cancer. The only thing that helps us not to have that disease, to have one is healthy life, and then a healthy mind. Okay? And then how I got this, I'll tell you soon. Okay? So maraming dahilan na makakuha ka ng sakit nito, but marami rin solusyon na pwede natin magawa to so that we prolong. Not cure, actually cancer. Some cancer can be cured, okay? But actually my cancer treatment is to prolong life. Okay? To prolong life. That's hard to take. No? That I'm living now, and I know that my life is, if I didn't know that I have cancer, I could have lived around 70, perhaps, or 80 years old, 90, or 100. Sana nga 100. No? But if you have cancer, you shorten your lifespan. Okay, and that's why the only way that I can prolong my lifespan is to have to be treated, and for me to accept what's going to happen. And every time once the time clicks, click, tick tock, then when I know that that I have more time, okay? More time, and then doing this for the future. Then if you want to watch me, well, if I'm gone, then you can watch it. Okay? But I'm not going to. But actually, nakakalungkot. It gives me some depressive state talking about a shortened lifespan because I have cancer. But I'm keeping myself strong, not to be thinking of that shortened lifespan. Okay, so I'm given time, and hopefully that I can do more of this video. Okay, so so it's already almost good morning to everybody. Okay, good morning. So, and this is the first time that I had a lot of viewers. Okay na sa akin yan, no? And then I'm happy that you joined me, because sa totoo lang, hindi ako nagpupuyat dahil lang sa gusto kong mga ng live stream. Nagpupuyat ako dahil maglilinis na naman ako ng colostomy bag ko. So again, thank you for watching, and if you want to talk to me, just leave a message there. And then thank you Kevin, thank you Virgie, thank you DS, thank you PE for watching, and Kim, thank you, and we'll talk about it later. Okay, thank you very much. Okay? And kay Tita Ludi, alam ko nakatutulog na siya. Kanina online siya. Pati sa pinsan ko, si Apple. Thank you very much for watching. And then share this live stream to your friends. And then I'm also going to upload a review of this video. So I can review it also. I can review it and improve on it. And then also, Jello, tama, audio problema ko audio dito. Thank you very much and hope you have a nice night or sleep. And then tomorrow another story for life. Ito real ito. Real. This is not a fake news. This is real story. Okay? As it happens. Okay? And then if I'm not going to be online, I'll just tell. Okay, I'll announce. And then there is one show of mine na live streaming din, yung my life journey. I had it postponed until end of the month, next month, until I can improve on the quality of my audio. Okay? So, para mawala ng feed, yung problema at marinig nyo ko ng maayos. So, that's it. So, thank you very much for watching, no? So, and then wala akong music na extra eh. Pasensya na. Pasensya na. Okay? So, thank you at saka till the next time. And then tell me if you have a topic you want me to talk about. And then, popost ko mga picture nila ng mga nanonood dito. Naging ano ko, nung maliit pa sila Dino, tsaka sila Kevin. Pwede ko i-post, wag na. Ako na lang. No? Kasi pa yung mga picture ng mga estudyante ko nung bata pa sila. No? And those are the kept. And then it's also found in my Facebook. So again, good night and good morning to everybody. Okay? Bye-bye now. Okay? Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Okay? Bye. Okay? So I'll just be waiting if you okay. Thank you. Bye now. Wala akong narinig dito eh, no? So hopefully I can improve on this. Ayun. Aha. Ayun, nakita. No, na-add na kita. Ngayon pa lang kung kailan tapos na. No? So, anyway, bye now. Ay, matulog na kayo. Okay, unless you're still working. Okay, thank you for watching. Next time, magpapadala ako ng mga emoji na gawa ko. No? But right now,